This is Cleveland Cassius for IFL TV. We're in York Hall here for Prize Fighter Welterweights 4. With me, I've got renowned trainer Adam Booth and my friend. Hello.
Hello. What the fuck? Yeah.
Hello.
Don't do it. Go.
Hello.
You alright?
How are you?
I'm alright.
What are you doing here, first of all?
Come to watch some boxing.
Yeah.
And I manage Johnny Garton.
Obviously,
he's a
yeah.
prize fighter, so.
This prize fight seems wide open to me. The bookies have tipped Paddy Gallagher as the favourite. What's your take on that?
I think this is like a really good sort of London dibs of the ABAs, where they're just going to be a whole load of competitive bouts, a lot of punches thrown, a lot of young, fresh fighters. It's probably going to be one of the best ones they've had.
And obviously, I know you're biased towards the fighter you manage, but Johnny Garton's got a realistic chance of picking up that trophy tonight.
Of course he is, yeah. I never, win or lose, I never make fights for fighters of mine that I don't think if I don't think they can win it. And Johnny definitely can. He's impressed me from the first time I saw him in the gym. So I hope he does, because he's a good fighter and a lovely fella. And if he performs well tonight, then he'll open up an opportunity for himself.
Absolutely. I want to move on to Andy Lee. Andy Lee's got a couple of fights coming up in the next 2 or 3 weeks, one in Denmark and one in Wales, I believe. A lot of noise is being made recently over this whole Andy Lee, Matthew Macklin situation. Is that a fight that interests you for Andy Lee?
I'm sure it's a fight that will inevitably happen. As Andy says, if it doesn't happen in a ring, it will happen in a car park somewhere. But it is a fight that will inevitably happen. But Andy's career, as far as I'm concerned, is much more than a fight with Matthew Macklin. It's a world championship. So he's fighting next week in Denmark, April the 12th, just to get back in under the spotlights. And after that, he's going to be stepping up and hopefully having an eliminator or like a top 5 ranked fight at light middleweight to get himself a solid ranking.
Okay, who's his opponents for them two?
I'm going to sound really ignorant here. Next week is Frank Haroche from France, and then there's a chance that he's boxing May 17th and again in June, but the opponents haven't been sorted out yet because I'm still negotiating.
Okay. That whole British middleweight scene was the talk of the town a few months ago when
the whole
middleweight scene. The talk of the town when Darren Barker won his world title. Since then, Darren Barker's lost his world title and retired. Martin Murray has gone with a foreign promoter, and it's kind of left this division up in the air a little bit. Would you agree?
No, it hasn't left the division up in the air. There was a really nice sort of group of them, apart from Darren, because Darren was world champion. There was a nice group of them at middleweight that would have made sort of entertaining fights, but for one reason or another, it never happened. It just didn't happen. So maybe people didn't want it, whether that's TV or promoters. I believe the fighters wanted it, but for some reason it just didn't happen. You can't sit around and wait for things like that. You've got to keep pushing and creating opportunities. And remember, that was a middleweight, but Andy Lee's moving down to light middleweight. And at light middleweight, when you look at the world scene, there's a hell of a lot of mouth-watering fights out there for him.
Absolutely. Can you give us any news about David Hay?
No.
Is there isn't one, or just?
I don't have any.
I don't have any.
It might be, but I ain't got it.
Is it training?
No. Not me.
Will you talk to him now? Will you talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh. Kind of waiting for David to make his comeback this year. He might have something to tell us.
You got his number?
I haven't actually. I've got your number.
You got everyone's number.
I've got your number. But how have you been in general? Haven't seen you for a while?
Good.
Everyone alright? Your family alright? Everything cool?
Yes, thank you.
Life is good?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm alright. Just come back from Belfast, from Carlframpton.
You look good, huh?
Did you watch it?
Good. You look good.
What did you make of that count situation?
It was buzzed. It was buzzed. I'll tell you what, right? If I clump you really hard round the head now and bang it against the wall, and then I start counting, you might lose what I'm saying a little bit as well. And that's all that happened. He was buzzed and he lost track of what the hell was going on. And then he got up and saw the referee's arms waving. I just think he didn't want the fight to be over, but he didn't have a clue what was going on. He, too busy looking at Carl and winking at him, trying to posture that he was all right, but he was buzzed. Great shot. I like Frampton. I rate him a lot.
You rate him above Quigg?
Yes. Yeah. Frampton now is in a position where he's going to be in big fights and really competitive fights as well. Should stay away from Rigondeaux. No one needs Rigondeaux.
Did you see Gary Hyde's
Vladimir
tweets?
Klitschko should stay away from Rigondeaux.
Did you see Gary Hyde's tweets last night?
No, but I imagine that he was offering Rigondeaux.
Yeah.
Of course. He's his manager, isn't it? Of course he is. If you've got Rigondeaux, you're not going to worry about anyone, are you?
No.
Like I said, everyone should avoid Rigondeaux because he's
untouchable at that weight?
Seemingly.
Okay. Well, this has been a nice little catch up.
Okay.
Alright. What do you think?
I've got nothing else to say. It's really nice to see you. You look well.
Okay.
You look well. Nothing else. Really.
Trying to lose some weight, more weight.
Don't get too obsessed.
I'll come down to your gym soon again, I think.
Really?
Why?
You tell me why.
I'm welcome down to your gym. I know I am.
Anytime.
Yeah. Do you know what I really like in your gym, didn't you?
Good to see you. Yeah.
More important than your interview.
Obviously. What I like in that gym is this. It's good, isn't it?
Oh, you can video yourself on it next time.
I've got better.
Your interviews drag on too long. You like all the bullshit at the tail end of any questions. You just show everything. Like you're showing it uncut, unedited, the whole thing of shit. This is now just shit. Stop it and we can carry on having a chat.
This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV with my friend Adam Booth for IFL TV.
Bye.
See you later.